Greetings everyone, I am Paul with many voices and welcome back to more Mine Mogul. It is time to address the elephant in the room. This no longer works. But since there's so much stuff coming through the system, I think it's finally time to turn off all the auto miners. And now I could just say clear all the physics objects that are on the belts and such. I'm not going to because I do not want to lose these things. So we're just gonna let the system run out for a bit. And one of the things that we will address first is this. Because sadly, even though this system is so fun, it doesn't work. But also, I am going to buy a heck of a lot of polishing machines. Let's say 25. We know I have so much money, it really doesn't matter. And even though this system does seem to be functioning well, so I don't really need to abandon this. Because most of the ores come through here. That would need one more. That doesn't work. So let's get this up to 0. And I will not do that one. As for this, I am going to alter this in such a way that it really doesn't matter. And it's going to be so quiet in just a moment. Hey. But in the oh, I think I can do something at the same time here. The threading lathe, 22,000. We'll get 8 for now. Because the threading lathe will require rod extruders, and so you will go over there. Do I still have an ingot straightening thing? I do not. But I do want that, so let me get a couple of those as well. No. Where are you? Let's get 5 of you. Let's see, where? It's always such confusion to know where stuff is. There. And then, first of all, we're going to re-implement the rolling mill. Make that a regular straight conveyor. As a matter of fact, this is a gear, so this can go there. 4, 9, 7. That works. Let's see, 6. Nope. Other way around. Why is that facing that way? yes, I will be removing the cannon system from the steel. Because that simply doesn't work. 4, 9, 6. And now, there's one more thing that I do need. The threading lathe threads rods, so it goes pretty much directly after a rodding rod extruder. But as you can see, the machine is very slow. So while you will be making more rods than threaded rods, it is advisable to have two next to each other. And for that, this is why I want to have the routing the roller splitter with a true 50-50 split. Although this isn't going to work, so 4, 4. There. So it goes in there, and these balls will actually split it 50-50 evenly. And now we will do 1, 2. But as you can see, the exit was on top of the entrance. A little odd decision if you ask me, but sure. So we will just do it like that. And now we've got this system entirely sorted. But we have a golden rod available. So the next one will guarantee go in there. Splits it up, and that is a golden threaded rod. That is what the threading lathe does. Right. So the last little bits of crushed iron go in. That is definitely one of the reasons why I wanted to change up this. Right, we have one more plate here. And as you can see, we only have 299 objects left over here. Right, so while we have this area now done except for this, because we have this for that, so that's fine. I cannot move this back any further. I don't want to move this forward any further. Although I'm not a fan of it. I could just move you over to here. Oh. Ingot straightening thing. All the way around. Rod extruder. That could work, but I'm still going to use this. Let's not do that. I kind of want to redesign this entire system from scratch. My inventory is full. Yes, well, I am quite happy with this. It doesn't fully function the way that it should. So ultimately what I need is for this to be here, but this is going to cause issues with that. So that means that I will bring you guys back once I have found a solution. Now, doesn't this place look a little barren? Well, that is because when I said I wanted to redesign this, well, that little section over there, I meant that I wanted to redesign the entire thing. So what I did, to start out with, is buy 50 scaffolds, 2 by 2. And these are the ones that I'm going to start out with. And I'm just going to be placing an entire floor worth of scaffolds, like so. And I will be placing in all of the machines, just for the iron, and I will be splitting up the coal as well. Now, I don't know exactly how much space will I need, but that remains to be seen. I think something along the lines of this, for starters. Let me set up some sort of machinery. Well, about 1 hour later, we managed to make one clusterfuck into a whole new clusterfuck. As in, we are merging all of the miners, including those, and these, and those down there. Actually, I have removed the sorter here for the geodes, because I don't think I need them anymore. Then we're gonna go all the way over to here. What it shoots, drop down to this one. So we add even more stuff to the mix over here. Like that. And then this goes up here. Gets joined by whatever is going on down here. And this will be for later. And this will join with those. Yes, I had to redesign the entire conveyor system. But oh well. For the sake of perfection. So, we go up here into this vertical bulk sorter. That's going to sort all of the regular iron and crushed iron. As well as the regular coal and crushed coal. It's going to fall down here. So the crushed iron and regular iron is going to go all the way over there. Let's go the other way around. Yeah. Into this crusher. And then get split up 50-50 into this and into that. Now I actually wanted to do more, but I'm a little broke. Because I wanted to have these two be those 3 as well. And they are way too expensive. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingots getting produced and 1 gear. And this is of course all for just iron. That gets sent out through the polisher over there, around here, and into the chute. And for that we will have to go downstairs. As for the gems and the geodes, that's why I don't think I need to split the geodes in their whole, as they will get filtered out with the rest of the regular gems. They will get sent out over here to join this polisher and go down the chute over there. As for the rest, the coal and crushed coal, as I said, that's going to be filtered out over to here, go around, here, go around again, and into the washer. And then it goes back up into the loop to get sorted again, washed again. Hopefully we'll get some more diamonds and some red gems. So only the red gems the geodes that are unpolished, and the diamonds will get sorted out in the middle, and the rest is going to be split up. But I hear you ask. Of course, I will be putting walls around this as well, and maybe even a roof. But what about the actual stuff? Well, for that we're gonna have to go over to here, and I'm going to add one lamp here because I have a little bit of space left. Right. That doesn't look good. Yes, once you have placed the scaffolds and the devices on top of them, you can remove the scaffolds entirely. And I was hoping it would save it, but it didn't. And of course I will be putting in more scaffolds underneath to fully make this floor functional and wall up the rest, of course. However, going back to over yonder, where the ingots will get dumped into this conveyor system, we'll have a splitter. Hopefully this works and I don't need yet another splitter or another straight conveyor. We have a bunch going over this direction into the threading or the rod extruder. We will have one going straight. This is just going to become an ingot. Then we have it split up over here and split up over here again for 1, 2 and 3 plates and another rod. 2 of the plates are going to be merging together into the pipe maker, and the rod extruder is going to be split up over here. It's a little bit cramped in here, but I like it. Into the threading lathe that you've seen before, and everything will merge up over here, come out over here. And for now, this is going to be the final destination for all the iron. So, since I only have this for the iron and nothing else for the copper and the gold and the rest of the stuff, I am going to go around and turn on all of the iron mines down here, and I'll see you in a bit, once everything is running. Oh boy! Look at all the stuff that's coming in over that conveyor. Well, it's got that, and what's down there coming in. And of course, this conveyor has those and those. But I'm hearing machines work, and I'm seeing that the diamond is getting split from this. I noticed that the ruby gems that came in from there got split up as well. I think that we have a working system. But now let's head to the downstairs section. Because this is the key part, of course. That seems to be working. Got the rods, the plates, the pipes, regular bars. Oh wow, this is actually functional. And that's funny. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Now, do I need 2 threading lathes here? Probably not, but I'm going to keep it anyway. And besides, we need the iron rods first, so... we have the polished gears and the polished gems coming down from there, as you can see. The ruby gems will join us here. And I actually have a little door with a little staircase. There's that. And look at that. So much less of a clusterfuck. Now this cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. 20 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 60 square squares in total for the machines. And of course what I want to do once I have a bit of money is replace these two with the 3s as well. And of course I want to have... Oh! Oh! Bollocks! Well, I'm going to fix that, as there are also scaffolds 1 by 2. So I'm going to need 20 of those. And then walls, we're going to get 20 walls for now. It's not going to be enough. And I don't have enough space in my inventory. Well, do I really need the hard hat? No. Now, you know what? I could leave this as a little souvenir on the table. This drawer is empty. That drawer is empty. And we've got gems down here, in case we need them. Look at that! It actually works. Now let's see the top side and see if things are overflowing. Look at that. A true 50-50 split. But sometimes some of these ingots will get stuck on the conveyor, because it goes from a roller to a conveyor that usually works, but sometimes it just doesn't. And yes, the crusher can handle an unlimited amount of stuff. Look at the amount of stuff here! It's silly! It's beautiful! And once I am back, I will have this building finished with more walls and probably a flat roof. And look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? Isn't it just beautiful how this works? This is practically what I wanted to do from the start. And to have this from every type of ore available. And ultimately, I want all of the coal to come in here from everything down here. So that the gold and the copper will get filtered up there. That will produce gold, copper and steel up there, just like this. And then the coal from down here will join this conveyor through there and there, so that we can have pretty much everything centralized. And it works. Well, that also took quite a while. Ooh. That's a matter of... No, wait. We need 48,000. But anyway, as you can see, we've got quite the tower. And I should kind of, sort of do that, but we can still go around. And this, yeah, sure. Don't matter. Don't care. Anyway. As we join the conveyor up here, I cannot enter. Maybe I should be allowed to enter. As you can see, we have a nice little roof and a chimney over the casting furnaces. And the system hasn't broken at all. Well, minus one small little detail that happened earlier. Once I removed the wall from over here, we actually had some stuff fall from down there fall over to here, so that's why I now have this increased by the length of 1. But everything else just fucking works. And so with the iron factory complete, and I might change up a few things, like if I don't know if I have them. what conveyors I do have though. So I could potentially get the basic rolling conveyors for the exit and the in-between sections here to make things go a little faster. But definitely for out here, this definitely needs to be rolling conveyors. But look at all of this! And it just works. Despite the fact that I'm throwing in so much of the stuff here. Yeah. Everything just works. And I don't see anywhere... I will have to walk around one final time in the system to see if at all something gets clogged up somewhere. But I highly doubt it. All of these iron mines and coal mines are turned on. And so it looks as if this just works. Even this. So, well, that's fun. I'll also take this so I can enter through here. I've also added two basket lids over here, so that this will never go wrong again. And just look at all of that. And of course, once I have 48,000 in total, I will replace these two with the regular double ingots, as they are hell expensive. But this just works, and I'm so happy! And everything gets polished as early as possible, so never again will we have to deal with that for this one. Now, will the coal, or the copper, the gold, and the steel facility look like this? Probably not. I might even manage to succeed in, I don't know, making everything on one level. And then adding a second level on top of that for a different production facility. But the floor will be wider and it won't be as tall. But this iron thing, oh, I just love it. Anyway, with that being said, I am Paul with many voices. I thank you all for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this. One more time, we'll go over here. So look at this. As of course, this is going to be screenshot. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye.